I just don't get it, you know? Like, how is that even possible? What I mean is, how is it possible that you don't like their lemon cake? It's amazing. It is literally perfect. How could you possibly not like it? Too sweet, too sweet? There is absolutely no such thing as too sweet, especially not when it comes to lemon cakes. And besides, you always tell me that you love lemon cakes, so what's with the sudden change of heart? But this is like your favorite bakery. Everything they have here is your favorite. If they don't have the best lemon cake, who does? Aw, really? You mean that? I'm flattered. Well, I would be if I didn't know that you were just trying to butter me up, so I would make one for you. But I suppose if you don't like their cake, then you wouldn't mind if I eat the rest of yours, right? But I gotta say, the chocolate one is one of their best. You made a great choice here. Why, give that back. I was eating that. Well, you said you didn't like their cake, so I was practically doing you a favor. Well, if you don't respect the superiority of their lemon cakes, then you don't deserve to eat any of their cakes, so there. Fine, but only because I'm the only one who can't beat them. But really though, their chocolate cake is amazing. Not gonna lie, I kinda wish I would have gotten that instead. No, the coffee cake is great. It's just that I didn't realize I was craving for chocolate until I had a bite of yours. Well, yes, it is my favorite. Well, most of the time anyway. Apparently, I just have a particularly strong craving for chocolate today. Really? You haven't? Oh my god, you're missing out. It is so good. Here, try a bite of mine. Good, right? See, I told you, their coffee cake is like the best ever. It is the closest thing to heaven on earth. The crumbly stuff on the top is addictive, isn't it? I think it's a mixture of cinnamon, brown sugar, and butter. You want to just share both of them? That way we get the best of both worlds. Yes, I know. Every time I say that, I think of that theme song too. I'm just trying my best to not think about it, or it's gonna be stuck in my head for like a month. Right? So I'm just gonna change the subject, okay? So we don't keep thinking about it. And how's your week going? Yep, couldn't agree with you more. Oh, mine? Well, it was about the same as ever. Work was good, but it actually sucked. My neighbors had a party last night, so I'm tired as fuck. And my apartment's a mess because the vacuum broke, and I have to wait until I get paid to get a new one. But the worst part was definitely missing out on our movie date a few days ago. Yeah, I had the date with this girl I met on some random dating app. I don't remember the name, there's like millions of them or something, I don't know. But you know what? It was not worth it. Like, it was absolutely not worth it. Nope, it was terrible. I was trying to start conversations with her, but she just gave me these short answers I don't even know how to respond to. It was like the single driest most boring conversation I've ever had. Like, it can basically compete with the Sahara Desert for how dry it is. But anyway, she refused to try to start a conversation herself. Then halfway through the date, she went outside and took a phone call that was like, what, 30 minutes? Oh yeah, like I said, it was terrible. I ended up asking for the check and leaving before she came back in. I meant to text you about it, but I was so exhausted and my back was hurting from carrying the weight of that fucking conversation that I just collapsed in the bed. I swear to God, I got the best sleep I had in months. Like, I slept like a rock. Just because I was so goddamn tired from how much of a workout that date was. Right? Seriously though, it was awful. Just like the last, like, 30,000 dates I've been on. I don't know, I stopped counting after 100. I know, right? I'm just going on dates, trying to find someone that I genuinely want to be with. And it's like I just can't find anyone who's looking for the same thing. And it's not like I mind that we're looking for different things. Sometimes it's fun to go on a date with someone just for a fun night out. But now, I'm just kind of tired from all that, you know? Oh, asking the hard-hitting questions now, huh? Okay, yeah, it might have something to do with that. It's just that everyone's been asking me, do you have a special friend? And so when are you going to introduce us to your special friend? I know, it sounds so stupid. A special friend? What am I, a 10-year-old kid with my first crush? Look, I understand if they were trying to be subtle about it, but it might be the least subtle turn I've ever heard. They might as well just be asking, so do you have a special friend that you can kiss in a romantic way? But I guess it's not as catchy. It does, and I can't convince them to stop. But the worst part is that, even though it's annoying, it's more like I'm more annoyed at them for pointing it out than anything else. Because, yes, I also do want to have someone special in my life. Special. And it's just, it hasn't worked out yet, you know? Everyone I've gone out with so far has been either not looking for a relationship, someone I'm not compatible with, or... well, yeah, that. Basically, it's only been that they're not looking for a relationship, or that we're not compatible. Yep, that's pretty much it. I mean, yes, there has been a couple of other things, but those don't really matter. Nope, really, nothing important. I promise, it's something stupid, it doesn't really matter. Come on, it's really nothing, I swear. You're not gonna stop until I tell you, are you? Yeah, should've figured. You're way too stubborn to let anything go like that. Yeah, I'm calling you stubborn. What, are you gonna try to deny it? Like I said, you're stubborn. Very stubborn, in fact. Yes, I'm trying my best to change the subject, thank you for asking. So, what do you think I should change it to? Fine. There's no avoiding it, is there? I was going to say that the other reason that I couldn't find anyone that would be in a relationship with me is because... it's because they thought I already had the special friend, if you catch my drift. Oh god, I know. It really is not subtle at all. I don't even know why they said it like that, but I guess it's the only way to put it in this circumstance, given how they all were talking about it. Apparently, when I was talking to them about friends, hobby, and what I do in my free time, they thought I was talking a bit too much about my friends. Well, to be specific, they said I was talking a lot about one of my friends. Or rather, as she put it, the friend that I clearly have a crush on. She just wouldn't stop insisting that I was trying to ignore my feelings. It was super weird. Yes, actually, it was the date I went on this week. They decided pretty quick that I just wasn't interested in them. Just because I mentioned that I liked hanging out with you more than anyone else. I mean, just because I prefer being around you more than anyone else and had a crush on you for a while doesn't mean well, you know. Well, yeah, but you knew that, right? We both had crushes on each other before. But apparently my dates thought that we still did, or at least I did. Well, funny you say that. That it might actually not be that far-fetched, if you want to know the truth. Listen, there's something that I've been thinking about, and it's about time I got the nerve to tell you. So, like I told you, I've been looking for a deeper relationship for a while now, and I actually want to be with someone. A little while after I started going on these dates, one of them pointed out that I talk about you a lot for someone that isn't romantically involved. At first, I kinda just laughed it off, you know? Seemed a bit silly after we had those crushes on each other so long ago. But the more I started thinking about it, the more I started to think about you. And me. And, well, us. I started thinking about how well we get along, and how much I like spending time with you. Then I started wondering what it would be like if we were to push our relationship a bit further. First, I just thought about hugging a bit longer than we usually do. Then I thought about holding you, like pulling you close during a movie night and staying like that. Then I wonder about how it feels to kiss you and to feel that connected to you. And ever since I started thinking about that, I haven't been able to stop thinking about it. You've been on my mind almost constantly. And I honestly really like it. I like thinking about you like that. You know, in a romantic way. Feeling like this for you feels more natural than it did with any other dates I went on. And I don't really want to feel this way for anyone else. I've actually deleted all those apps because I don't even want to think about dating anyone else. After that date this week, I knew I couldn't find anyone else I wanted to be with more than you. So I guess what I'm saying is that I do have feelings for you. I have a crush on you. Again. Are you not gonna say anything? Well, that was not what I expected. You're smiling at me like a real smile. Well, yeah, obviously I'm smiling. You're smiling at me like you're going to say that you want to date me too. So, of course, you know, I'm gonna smile. Well, are you gonna say something, or you're just gonna leave me hanging? Like, what? What am I supposed to ask you? Really? You really want me to ask you that? Alright, fine. Will you, my dearest best friend, do me the honor of being my special friend? God, that was maybe the least romantic way to ask someone out, like, ever. I can't believe you made me ask you like that. Oh yeah? And just exactly what are you going to give me in return? Now, that's a trait I could get used to. But I think we're getting some looks from everyone here. So, why don't we take a walk in the park? You know, that way we can sneak a few more kisses on our date. Yeah, this is a date. What, does going to a bakery and walking through a park after not sound like a date to you? Exactly, that's what I thought. Now, come on, hold my hand and let's get back on our date. Yeah, I want to hold your hand. I have a crush on you. Holding your hand is like the first thought I have every single morning. Now give it. Oh, one more thing. Yep, give me one more kiss and then we can go. Perfect. Now let's go. Our date awaits.